Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Sri Guruvayurappa Charanam. Narayaniam Dashaka 32 Matsyavatara. Srimad Bhagavata Skanda 8 chapter 24 is the base of this Dasaka 32 on Matsyavatara. The brief of this chapter is: once at the end of the previous kalpa, a demon named Hayagriva wanted to take the Vedic knowledge away from Lord Brahma at the time of annihilation. Therefore, Bhagavan took the incarnation of a fish at the beginning of the period of Swayambhuva Manu and saved the Vedas. During the reign of Manu, there was a king named Satyavrata, who was a great pious ruler. To save him, Sri Hari appeared as the fish incarnation. To receive the blessings of Sri Hari, Satyavrata engaged in the austerity of subsisting only by drinking water. Once, while performing this austerity on the bank of the Kradamala river and offering oblations of water with the palm of his hand, he found a small fish. The fish spoke to him in human voice and appealed to the king for protection, asking the king to keep him in a safe place. Although the king did not know that the small fish was Bhagavan himself, the king gave a shelter to the fish and kept the fish in his kamandalu, that is the water jug. The fish wanted to show his potency to King Satyavrata, and thus he immediately expanded his body in such a way that he could no longer be kept in the jug of water. The king then put the fish in a big well, but the well was also too small. Then the king put the fish in a lake, but the lake was also unsuitable. Finally, the king put the fish in the sea, but even the sea could not accommodate him. Now, the king understood that the fish was no one else but the Supreme Paramatman, and he requested Bhagavan to describe his incarnation as a fish. Being pleased with the king, Bhagavan informed him that within a week there would be Mahapralaya throughout the universe, and all the three worlds will be submerged in water, and that the fish incarnation would protect the king. Bhagavan further said that to collect the seeds of herbs, of medicinal plants along with Saptarshis to board the boat which will come to him at that time. The boat which would be attached to the fish's horn. After saying this, Bhagavan disappeared. King Satyavrata offered respectful obeisances to the Supreme and continued to meditate upon him. In due course of time, annihilation took place, and the king saw a boat coming near. After getting aboard with learned Brahma Rishis, Saptarshis, and he started offering prayers to worship the Supreme. The angry ocean could not scare the inhabitants of this boat, since they were armored with their faith in divine. Then Bhagavan in the form of fish reappeared in the ocean, and as commanded by Bhagavan, the rishis tied the boat to the horn of the fish, dragging the boat along and showing all regions of the world to Satyavrata and imparting the supreme knowledge, Brahma Vidya, to him. After the Pralaya, the sages were installed at their previous places and made Satyavrata Vaivashvada Manu. Then, with great anger, Bhagavan killed Asura Hayagriva, tearing asunder his chest with the high horns of the fish, and recovered the Vedas and handed over to Brahmas. The story contained in this Dasaga 32 of Narayaniyam is this. The underlying symbolism in the story is obvious. Human life is often tossed around by waves of uncertainty and insecurity, and over and above, vanity and ego often engulf the mind. Knowledge alone is the illuminating power, and devotion is the only refuge for those seeking salvation from the current cycle of birth and death. Here now we will see the first 5 slokas of this Narayaniyam Dasaga 32 Malsyavataram. पुरा हयग्रीवमहासुरेण षष्ठान्तरान्द्योद्यतकाण्डकल्पे निद्रोन्मुखब्रह्ममुखादृतेषु वेदेषु दिल्सः किल मत्स्यरूपम्. Long ago, during the Pralaya, which took place at the end of the 6th Manvantara, in the Naimittika Pralaya, that is Brahma's sleeping period, when Brahma was about to sleep, the great Asura Hayagriva stole the Vedas from his mouth. In order to restore them, though decided to incarnate as a fish. सत्यव्रतस्य द्रमिलाधिभर्तुः नदीजले तर्पयदस्तदानीं कराञ्जलौ स्वञ्जलिदाहृदिस्त्वम् अदृश्यदाः कश्चन बालमीनः. Sage Satyavrata, the king of Dramila, was doing tarpana in the waters of the river Pradamala in his joined palm. Then, though appeared as an lustrous, indescribable form of a tiny fish. Here Sri Bhattadri describes here Kachana Balaminaha. Kachana indicates that it is not an ordinary one, and its greatness could not be described by words. क्षिप्तं जले त्वां चकितं विलोक्य निन्येम्बुपात्रेण मुनिस्वगेहं स्वल्पैरहोभिः कलशीं च कूपं वाबीं सरश्चानशिषे विभो त्वम्. When the sage threw the fish in the water, seeing it very frightened, he took the fish to his home in the Kamandalu, that is the water vessel. In a few days, though outgrew the pot, the well, the tank, and the lake. योगप्रभावात् भवदाज्ञयैव निधस्तदस्त्वं मुनिना पयोधिं पृष्टो मुना कल्पदिदृक्षुमेनं सप्ताहमास्वेदि वदन्नयासीः. Then, at your command, sage Satyavrata took thee to the ocean by means of his yogic powers. On his expressing a desire to see the Pralaya, you asked him to wait for 7 days, then you disappeared. प्राप्ते त्वदुक्ते हनिवारिधारा परिप्लुदे भूमिदले मुनीन्द्रः सप्तर्षिभिः सार्धमपारवारिणि उद्घूर्णमान शरणं ययौ त्वाम्. When the day mentioned by thee arrived, the earth was engulfed by the incessant downpour of rain. The great sage Satyavrata, along with the Saptarshis, floundering in the limitless expanse of tremulous, sought refuge in thee. With this, the 5th sloka of this chapter 32 is concluded. Now, when reciting this Malsyavatara, I am just getting reminded of the Pradha sloka, one of the Pradha slokas of my mother, a few lines. വേദങ്ങളോദിത്തീരാൻ ഞാതരാൽ കാണാതൊരു വേദാന്ത സാരമൂർത്തയെ ഗോപാലകൃഷ്ണ മോദാൽ മീനായതും നീയേ. ഗോപാലക ഗോവിന്ദ ഗോപിമാർക്കോരാനന്ദ താപം തീർത്തു കാത്തിടേണേ ശ്രീപദേ നിത്യാനന്ദ. The remaining slokas of this chapter we will be seeing in the next video, and we'll have a Bhagavad Sudhi Stotram here from Narayaniam itself. No tiryanjam na martyam na chasuramasuram na striyam no pumamsam na dravyam karmajadim gunamabi sadasadvabide rupamahuhu shishtam yal sanyishede sadi nigamashadaihi lakshana vrittitastad krichena vedyamanam paramasukhamayam भादि तस्मै नमस्ते. श्री गुरुवायूरप्पा शरणम. If you like this video, please activate like and also activate the subscribe button. Thank you.